Welcome back, future medicos. Recently, the government of Punjab has released a notification advising on the admission criteria for MBBS and BDS degree courses in Punjab. So this video is all about this Punjab notification, and we will go in detail about what the admission criteria for Punjab is. So to start with, the centralized counseling for Punjab state quota seats will be done by Baba Farid University of Health Sciences, Faridkot. And the admissions will happen for 85% of seats in government colleges. So the remaining 15% seat in government college, the counseling will be done by Medical Counseling Committee as a central government body. Whereas the remaining 85% of the seats in all government colleges, the counseling will be done by Baba Farid University. Not only that, all the seats in private colleges, minority institutions, and also colleges that come under private universities or sometimes known as deemed universities. Now these admissions are for different category of seats in these colleges, that is government quota seats, management quota seats, NRI quota seats, and finally minority quota seats. There are certain minority institutions in Punjab like Sikh minority and Christian minority seats are there. So those seats will also be filled by Baba Farid University. Now the eligibility for applying to Punjab, you should be a bona fide resident of Punjab. Can non-Punjab candidates apply? Yes, there are certain categories under which non-Punjab candidates may be able to apply. I'm going to tell you what are those categories or what are those conditions. Number one, if you are a ward of defense personnel posted in Punjab, you might be able to apply. Candidates seeking NRI seats, whether you want an NRI seat in a government college in Punjab or in a private college or private university, you do not need to be a resident of Punjab. Anybody can apply. Candidates seeking minority seats in minority institutions. Again, if you are applying for minority institutions under minority category, you do not need to be a local. And finally, central government employees, for them, there is a condition. They should have been posted in Punjab for at least 2 years out of the 3 years preceding to year of passing 12th. That means 10th standard, 11th standard, and 12th standard. The 3 years you should have been posted in Punjab. But for some reason, out of these 3 years, for some time, the employee has been posted outside. And because of that, the candidate has to study outside and maybe pass the exam 12th or 11th outside the state, then they will also be considered eligible for Punjab seats. So these are the exceptions under which other state candidates might be able to apply to Punjab admission. And if you are applying to BDS, again, if adequate local candidates are not available, then candidates from other states may be considered. So this is again, non-Punjab candidates may be able to get a seat. Now, what is the fee structure for government colleges in Punjab? Now, this is the fee structure. The first year, the fee structure starts with 1,50,000. And every year, the fee increases by 10%, that is 15,000, the 10% of the first year fee. So first year is 1,50,000, add 15,000 to the second year. So that will be 1,65,000. Again, add 15,000, you get 1,80,000. Again, 15,000, 1,95,000. But since fifth year is considered as half an year, the fees becomes half of that. So this is how you need to work out the fee structure. So it starts from 1.5 lakhs for the first year. Now, how much the total fee? The total fee is 7,81,000 for the entire course. Of course, this is only the fee paid to the college. In addition to that, you may have hostel fees, registration fee, admission fee, and miscellaneous expenses might be there. So this is purely the fee you are paying to the college for the course. Now for private colleges or private universities, there are three categories in private colleges. Normally you will have a government quota, you will have a management quota and NRI quota. Government quota, 50% of the seats in private colleges or universities will be considered as government quota, and the fee structure for government quota is slightly lesser. So it starts from 3,50,000 per year, and every year it increases by 10%. That is 35,000 will be an increase every year. And the total fee for the entire course comes to 18.55 lakhs if you are getting a government quota seat in private colleges. Now management quota, there is a 35% of the seats are reserved as management quota in private colleges. Now for management quota, generally the fee is higher, and the fee structure starts from 9 lakhs per year. That is the first year it is 9 lakhs, and every year there is a 10% increase. That is 90,000 rupees increases every year. And if you look at the total fee here, it comes to about 47.7 lakhs. Once again, you need to add to this the hostel fees or other expenses you need to include. This is purely the annual fee you are paying. Now this private university, that is Guru Ram Das University in Amritsar, this has a special category. So this university does not have any government quota seats. Basically all the seats, that is 85% of the seats, is considered as management quota seats. Sometimes they call it open quota and minority quota, but generally they are all management quota seats, and the fee structure is starting from 9 lakhs, and then the total fee is 47.7 lakhs. While in other private colleges, it is 50% of the seats comes at a lower fees. In Guru Ram Das University, there is nothing at a lower fees. Everything is offered only at these 47.7 lakh fees. Now CMC Ludhiana, again, this is a minority institution and it has a special category. So here all the seats except the NRI category, the seats will be starting at 6.6 lakhs in the first year, and every year 10% increase will be there. That is 66,000 rupees will increase every year, and the total fee approximately comes to about 34 lakhs 98,000. And NRI quota seats in all the colleges, that is government colleges, private colleges or private universities, is the same fees across Punjab. It is fixed at $110,000 for the entire course. Okay, $110,000 for the entire course. Now let us look at the fee structure for BDS. The BDS fee structure in government colleges of Punjab, it starts from 80,000, and then the second year it goes to 90,000. So every year there is an increase of 10,000, and the total fee for BDS in government college of Punjab comes to 3.8 lakhs. Now again, private colleges or private universities, for the 50% government quota seat, the fee structure starts at 1.65 lakhs. And every year it increases by 10%. And the total fees comes to about 7,66,000. And in the same private colleges, the 35% management quota seats are slightly more expensive. It starts at about 2,20,000 in the first year. And as usual, every year there is a 10% increase. And the total fee comes to about 10,21,000. Now let us look at the special fee structure for Sri Guru Ram Das University and CMC Ludhiana. Both have the same fee structure, but this is for all the seats in these two colleges. There is no special fee for government quota seats. All the seats will be charging at 2.2 lakhs. in the first year, and the total fee will come to 10.21 lakhs. Now the NRI quota for BDS is charged at 44,000 US dollars. Whether you study in government colleges or private colleges, the fee structure is the same for NRIs. Now let us look at the reservation category in government colleges. What are the various reservations? There is a 25% reservation for scheduled caste candidates, 10% reservation for backward classes, 2% reservation for backward area and border area, 5% reservation for physically handicapped candidates, 1% reservation for sports persons, wards of Punjab police personnel, Punjab Armed Police, Punjab Home Guards and paramilitary forces, they all get 1% reservation. Wards of defense personnel get 1% reservation. Children or grandchildren of terrorist affected persons get 1%. Children or grandchildren of Sikh riot affected get 1%. Children or grandchildren of freedom fighters of Punjab get 1%. And finally, we have a 10% reservation for economically weaker section, which was introduced last year. And based on EWS, there were some additional seats offered to Punjab government colleges. So based on that, now we will have 10% reservation for economically weaker section. And I want you to take note of a very recent amendment act, which is called the Punjab Private Health Sciences Educational Institutions, Regulation of Admission, Fixation of Fee and Making of Reservation Amendment Act 2020, which is also known as Punjab Act number 9 of 2020. Now this amendment act provides some special provision for reservation in private colleges. I have just taken an extract from this act. All private health sciences educational institutions shall reserve seats for admission in open merit category and management category. So now even management category seats will have reservation applicable in private colleges. Now let us look at the reservation for private colleges. So whatever the reservation that is applicable to government colleges are also applicable to private colleges in Punjab. The only exception is EWS category. So there won't be any reservation for economically weaker section in private colleges. However, there is a 1% reservation for migrants from Jammu and Kashmir due to terrorist violence. This 1% reservation is provided only in private colleges of Punjab. This is not provided in government colleges. Now this entire reservation is applicable for both government quota as well as management quota. Now the reservation in minority institutions are slightly different. So Sri Guru Ram Das University, which is a Sikh minority institution, there is a different reservation here. So totally this college has 150 seats, out of which 75 seats are considered as general management or open merit seats. In these, if you look at it, out of the 75 seats, that is 50% of the total seats comes under general management or open merit. Out of these, 18 seats are reserved for scheduled caste, 7 reserved for backward classes, 3 for handicapped, 1 for sports person, 1 each for backward area and border area, and 1 each for terrorist affected and riots affected candidates. And 11 seats are reserved for NRI category. So these are the 75 seats that come under open merit seats. That means anybody can compete in these seats. Whereas another 50% comes as minority quota seats. In these only Sikh minority candidates can participate. So out of the 75 seats here, 63 seats go to Sikh minority candidates and 12 seats go to NRI candidates. And the reservation in CMC Ludhiana, in fact, I have discussed about this in my previous videos in much more detail. Now here you can see there are 75 seats in CMC Ludhiana, out of which there are 12 seats that are considered as open general, for which any candidate can apply, but 8 seats go to only Punjab state candidates, whereas 4 seats are available for all India candidates. Anybody can apply. And then 48 seats are reserved only for Christian minority candidates with service commitment. And 3 seats go to SC/ST candidates from Punjab, and 1 seat goes to BC candidates from Punjab, and then 11 seats are reserved for NRI candidates across all over India. Now this is the information given in the notification. I will provide a link to the notification in the description below. You can take a look at that and go in much more detail. I have provided only a highlight of the notification. Thank you very much. I hope to see you in some other video soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.